Hello my friends. In this video I'm going to show you that all the Disney princesses are connected, and I'm going to present all the details I've researched to show you that the theory which says that Mother Gothel and the Evil Queen are the same person, it's true, and not just a theory. If this is your first time visiting our channel, subscribe and activate the notifications. Also in this video I am going to give you 2 clips, with 2 connections for you. One of these connections will be easy, and the other difficult to find. Also going to give you the option to guess which series or movie you can hear the song. And the song that you are going to guess is
somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong.
The comments with the response of the song, or the connections will appear in our next video.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel, what's going on up there?
Let's start the video with the incredible connection of Snow White and Rapunzel. Given this connection creates a theory that shows that Mother Gothel and the Evil Queen are the same person. Although I have already discussed this theory in a previous video, however, at that time I was not aware of some of these details that we can see in Tangled. Due to these small details the Royals Project, can confirm that this is incredible theory is true. It all starts when the Evil Queen is running from the dwarfs. She climbs a mountain and falls from the top. Seconds later a huge rock drops into her. However, we never see her body after passing away, let alone we don't see any detail in the movie of Snow White which tells us that she died. This detail leads to the first connection of Snow White and Rapunzel. Because both girls live in a place in Germany, everything indicates that the Wicked Queen survived, and that she hid in the forest for years. During that time she found a magic flower that heals the wounded and that gives more life. The question of this theory is, how does Mother Gothel know the song that activates the powers of the flower? The only answer is that Mother Gothel is the Evil Queen, since she is a hag, and it would be easy for her to ask the magic mirror how to heal the wounds that were made when falling from the mountain, and for sure that the mirror replied that the only way is for the flower, and on the way she will going to keep being beautiful and young. Thanks to him, she knows the song, and the location of where she could find the flower, or she could do a spell where revealed the powers of the flower and how to activate it to heal and stay young. In addition, Mother Gothel is the only person who knows the song to be able to activate the powers of the flower and Rapunzel's hair. For example, Queen Ariana did not know the song, because if she knew the song it would not have been necessary for her to drink the magic healing potion, but instead she would sing only the song. Rapunzel knows the song because Mother Gothel taught it to her since she was a little girl. A detail that Flynn reveals to us when Tangled start is that the Mother Gothel was using the magic flower for hundreds of years to stay young, so Mother Gothel must be over 400 years old. His age coincides with the time of what happened after falling from the top of the mountain. Other details is that when Flynn is wounded, we can see an apple that is painted on the tower. Also when she leaves the tower, she always covered her body, and this can be so that people do not recognize her, that she is the Evil Queen, and do not punish her for what she did to the other princess of Germany, who is Snow White. Just as Mother Gothel realizes that Rapunzel is not in the tower, she opens a box, and inside it we see a red box similar to the red box that Wicked Queen has. Also Mother Gothel and Wicked Queen have the same habits. Both women are obsessed with beauty, to the point that they do not care what they have to do to maintain their beauty. If we see both Gothel and the Queen at the same time, we will see that both have big mouths. The appearance of Gothel is a woman of approximately 45 years, but in reality must be over 400 years old. But thanks to the flower magic, she looks 45 years old. The Wicked Queen instead looks from 30 to 35 years. In addition, these 2 women have square faces. Even the cheeks of Gothel and the Queen are a little red. Finally the eyes are green, and have long eyebrows. As curious details, during Tangled, we see that Mother Gothel likes to keep apples in Rapunzel's tower. Maybe this detail of the apples does not mean anything. It can only be because she wants Rapunzel to stay in good health. The other curious detail can be seen when Flynn cut off the hair of Rapunzel and Gothel falls from the tower, almost in the same way as the Wicked Queen falls from the mountain. What do you think of this theory? I say that with all the details that I showed you in this video, we can see that Mother Gothel and the Evil Queen is the same person, since all the details coincide, and makes this theory true.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember.
The film of Moana contains a nice message and many cool connections. Some of these connections are difficult to observe, and others are so easy to see that you do not need to pay too much attention to see it. The first connection, we can see it in the scene when Maui is singing. We can look at Flounder of the Little Mermaid with the rest of the fish. The connection that you are going to find is in this scene of Moana. In this scene there are two connections, but they are easy to see. Pay attention and tell me in the comments what is the connections. Later on will be the scene with the connection that is difficult to see, that you are going to look for it too. In the scene where Moana is trapped by Tamatoa, and Maui grabs the hook, we can see the magic lamp of Aladdin, but since it is made of gold, it is a bit difficult to see it. Seconds after Maui has the hook, he transforms into different animals. One of these animals is the reindeer, which we see in Frozen. In the final scenes of Moana, they show us that Tamatoa is still lying down and he says that he needs help to get up, but we do not help him because his name is not Sebastian, and because he does not have a cool Jamaican accent. Thanks to this phrase that Tamatoa said, the connection of the Little Mermaid and Moana, it gets stronger. During the film of The Princess and the Frog, we met a sweet girl named Tiana. She is the only Disney princess that works to achieve her dreams. In the scene of the kiss, we see that she becomes a frog, and then she claims to Naveen for lying to her. When Tiana pushes Naveen, we can see in Charlotte's books two connections to two Disney princesses. The pink book is of Rapunzel. Thanks to this book, Disney was making us known that in the next few years we were going to see the Princess Rapunzel, and the following year Tangled was released. And the blue book is of the classic movie of The Little Mermaid. In the film of Tangled, we see multiple times in the Tower of Rapunzel the same spinning wheel that Aurora touched. With this connection we can make a theory that Mother Gothel knows Maleficent, since like all Disney princesses, they live in the same world, and like Gothel is the evil queen, and she is a hag. Also Maleficent is a hag, so there is a possibility that they know each other. The following connections we can see during the day of Elsa's coronation, because we can see Aurora and Tiana when Anna opens the doors of the castle. Seconds later we looked at Rapunzel and Flynn, who were also invited to Elsa's coronation. In a scene from Beauty and the Beast, Belle makes a connection to two Disney princesses, because when she is reading her favorite novel, she describes a story similar to the Sleeping Beauty and Jasmine from Aladdin, since she says that at the last she discovers the love, but does not know who he is, but until the end. If we compare the story of Jasmine and Aurora, we will see that they are very similar, except Jasmine, because she discovers that Aladdin is not a prince before the end. Aurora, it's almost the same story, because she falls in love with a young man when she went out for a walk in the forest, and does not know who he is, until the end of the movie that wakes her up with a kiss. The last connection that you are going to find is from a scene of The Princess and the Frog. This is the connection is the most difficult, and that's why I'm going to give you a detail to make it a bit easy to find it. You have to look for an Aladdin object. I hope that you find this detail.